Hello, how are you? Welcome back to school. I'm really excited for this month. We're going to do some farming activities, which means farm animals and farming of vegetables and fruits and potatoes, all kinds of fun stuff. Let's get started with our morning song. Do we do first? Bring out your sign language hands. You ready? The more we get together, together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be, because your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Welcome to preschool, boys and girls. We learned a little bit of sign language last month, but we're going to start practicing a little bit more and more every week, just like we do our letter sounds. Do you remember what we did? And if you weren't with us last month, that's okay. You'll learn and you'll catch up. No worries. Nice and easy. You ready? So first we're going to do yes. Yes. How easy is that? Yes and no. Can you show me? Put your two fingers together and your thumb out. No. Pull them close to you like this. No. No. That's no. And yes. First, we need to do our calendar. What happened to September? It's all gone. So now we need to find out what month we're in. If this is your first day of school with us, for our months, we pat our hands on our legs like this. And when we get to our month, we put our hands up like this and shake our hands for the month that we're on. Okay, are you ready? January, February, March, and April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, and December. These are the months of the year. We are in October. O-C-T-O-B-E-R. October. Now we need to figure out what number we're on. What number day in October are we on? So we need to count. This should be nice and simple. We only have a few numbers on our calendar. So count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. What comes next? 5. Today is the 5th day of October. Today is October 5th. But what day of the week? Is it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday? You ready to find out? We're going to sing our song. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Today the day is Tuesday, Tuesday, Tuesday. Today the day is Tuesday, all day long. Yesterday was Monday, tomorrow will be Wednesday. Oh, what fun. Oh, what fun. What day is today? Tuesday. So we need to say our whole date. I'll say it first and then you repeat after me, okay? Today is Tuesday, October 5th, 2021. That's today. Now it's time to do our weather and our season. First, let's do our season. So, ready to sing along? Flowers, pumpkin, swimming, snow, make the seasons we all know. Every year is the same, and we give them each a name. Summer, autumn, winter, spring, count the seasons as we sing. 4 seasons, and what season are we in? Do you remember? It is autumn or fall. Remember, they're the same thing, they just have 2 different names. So it is fall. Let's go check our weather. If you haven't done weather with us before, I'll sing the song and you're gonna go look out your window to see what your weather is. And your weather might be a little bit different than mine because we all live at a different place. So I live in Washington, you may live in South Carolina or Florida or Texas. You could live all over the country, so your weather might be a little different than mine. And that's okay. I'm gonna fill out my chart for my weather and you're gonna fill out your chart with your weather, okay? All right, as I sing, go look out the window. What is the weather? The weather today? Is it sunny or cloudy and gray? Is there rain falling down? Is there snow on the ground? cold yet. It's a little bit cool. You need a little bit of a jacket. And it is raining, raining, raining. What's your weather like? Is it a little bit different than mine? Is it sunny? Is it cold? Is it hot? Fill out your chart to match, okay? All right, we're working on our letter sounds, right? So last month we started, and every week we're adding a new letter. If you're just coming with us, good catch up. It might be a review for you. You might know all of your letter sounds, and that's okay. What we do here is we continue to practice, so that way you don't forget. So even if you know them, it's okay. You can still say them out loud. The more you say it, the more you practice, the easier it is for you, okay? So our new letter sound this month is L. L makes the L sound. This is R. Makes the R makes the sound. Ah. This is A. A makes the sound. I. I. I makes the I sound. B. B makes the B sound. Remember, B has a belly and D wears a diaper. So this is B. And M makes the sound. We're all the way back around to L, which makes the O sound. We're going to practice this one this week too. So every week we'll add a new one. And like I said, if it's review, that's okay, because that just means that you are ahead of the game, and we'll just keep practicing so that way you don't forget, okay? So now we're going to do a lesson. What you need to do is you need to get your envelope for today and meet me at a table or a desk, and we'll get started. Week 1, day 1, time to feed. Today we're going to work on learning how to tell time. We're going to work on just the hour today because, I'll show you an example. With time, the little hand, the smaller hand, points to the hour. So the hour is whatever the small hand is pointing to. What number is this small hand pointing to? Number 8, correct. So this is 8. And anytime your long hand, this is your long hand, tells you the minutes. Anytime it's all the way at the top to the 12, it's o'clock. 8 o'clock, because it's been 0 minutes around. It's not 8:01, it's not 8:02, it is 8 o'clock. So we're going to write 8 o'clock and our number 1. This is number 1. This is number 1. We're going to write 8 o'clock. So we need to put 8. Dot. This is our hour spot. Our hour time goes before the 2 dots. And o'clock, you just put 0, 0, because it's been 0 minutes past 8 o'clock, right? So let's do the second one. What number is our hour or small hand pointing to? What number is this? Number 11. And has it been any minutes past 11? Or is it still pointing at the top at the 12? Yeah, it's still pointing at the top. So it's 11 o'clock. 11. Because that's our hour spot, right? Before the dots is our hour spot. And after the dots is our minute spot. And we have not had any minutes past 11 o'clock. So it is 11 o'clock. Let's do the next one. What number is your little hand or your your hour hand? This is your hour hand. Your short hand is your hour hand. What number is it pointing at? Number 4. And has it been any minutes past 12 or the 12? No, there's been no minutes past. So it's 4 o'clock. This is 0, 0. So let me show you the difference. You see these little tiny, tiny, tiny marks? Those are your minutes. And for minutes, we have 0 at the top. These big numbers are for your hours. Those are not your minutes. These numbers are your hours. So 0, and then it counts all the way around to 60. But right now, we're just going to worry about the 0, okay? 4 o'clock, because it's been 0 minutes past 4. Let's see, what time is your little hand pointing to? 6 o'clock. 6 goes before the dots because that's our hours, right? What number is this? Your little hand or your hour hand is pointing to the 1. And it's been how many minutes past 1? Remember, these are your minutes up here. They start with 0. 0. So it's been 0 minutes past 1 o'clock. So it's 1 hour and 0 minutes. Same thing. Little hand is pointing to your 3. 3 o'clock, right. All right. Next one. Your little hand is pointing to the 10. So what time is it? 10 o'clock. You're right. 10 o'clock. Oh, this one might be a little tricky. Let's see if you can figure it out. Both your little hand and your big hand are pointing to the same number. So what number do you use for your hours? For your little hand, you use the big numbers, right? It is 12, and this is still pointing up to 0 minutes. O'clock, 12 o'clock. What time is this one? Can you tell me all by yourself? Where's your little hand pointing? 9 o'clock. 0 minutes past 9. And our last one for learning our hours. Our shorthand is pointing to the 5. And it's been how many minutes past 5? Remember at the top here, the little number is 0. 0 minutes past 5. So it is 5 o'clock. We did it. But what did we forget? Your name. You always have to write your name on your paper. If you don't know how to do it quite yet, just ask for some help. But we'll just keep practicing and you get better and better. If you know how to write already, perfect. So that way we know whose paper this is. Okay? Nice job. It's time for Music Circle. We can't start farming month without singing Old Macdonald Had a Farm, right? All right, are you ready? Old Macdonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he had a pig, E-I-E-I-O. With an oink oink here and an oink oink there, here an oink, there an oink, everywhere an oink oink. Old Macdonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he had a dog, E-I-E-I-O. With a woof woof here and a woof woof there, here a woof, there a woof, everywhere a woof woof. Old Macdonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he had a cat, E-I-E-I-O. With meow meow here and a meow meow there, here a meow, there a meow, everywhere a meow meow. Old Macdonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he had a duck, E-I-E-I-O. With a quack quack here and a quack quack there, here a quack, there a quack, everywhere a quack quack. Old Macdonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he had a cow, E-I-E-I-O. With a moo moo here and a moo moo there, here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo moo. Old Macdonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he had a horse, E-I-E-I-O. With a neigh neigh here and a neigh neigh there, here a neigh, there a neigh, everywhere a neigh neigh. Old Macdonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a sheep, E-I-E-I-O. With a ba-ba here and a ba-ba there, here ba, there ba, everywhere ba-ba. Old Macdonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. For our book today, we're going to read Cam the Pig on a Farm So Big. Cam the Pig on a Farm So Big. On a beautiful farm, there was a curious piglet named Cam. Cam liked to learn new things and explore great farmland. Piglet Cam was also smart because he asked plenty of questions. He listened carefully and would always try to follow directions. Cam's mother allowed him to roam the farm every day. She knew it was a safe and fun place for him to play. Cam understood to be back before it got too late, but there were fun times ahead, and Cam could not wait. Cam put on his boots and ran through the slippery mud fast. He skipped down to the cows who thought he'd go past. Instead, Cam stopped by the cows to say a quick hello. The cows seemed to know exactly how this visit would go. The piglet wanted to milk a cow, so they gave him a try. He yanked so hard the milk almost hit the cow in the eye. One of the cows laughed. The other shook his head. Then Cam decided to visit the thoroughbreds instead. The horses were tending to the foal that needed a drink. Cam said, "I can pour the horse some water, I think." The piglet gave the baby horse some water from his pail. The foal's parents seemed to be pleased, and Cam could tell. The horses were glad and wanted to show their appreciation. They gave Cam a breezy ride around the ranch to celebrate. The piglet rode proudly on the horse and was up very high. He waved cheerfully at the other animals that were nearby. Next, Cam went to visit the main rooster and his chickens. The rooster was much louder than the chicks and his hens. He stood on the pumpkin and released a frightening crow. There was something in the coop he wanted the hens to show. The hen showed the piglet the eggs that had been laid. He collected them into a straw basket the hens had made. They needed it to make space for the new eggs coming in. The chickens all said thank you to their piglet friend. Nearby, a flock of geese was waiting for their eggs to hatch. There were many birds ready to be added to the batch. There were large eggs, small eggs, brown and white, with beautiful goslings excited to see daylight. Suddenly, many eggs began to crack open. One by one, tiny gosling heads popped out to finally meet the sun. The mother geese were delighted that their babies were here. The whole family squawked happily with love and cheer. Then Cam decided to go to the garden and check on the crops. There was corn, cabbage, and large carrots with bright green tops. He collected the vegetables for the rabbits that were hungry. Then the piglet took the food to his furry friends in a hurry. Cam fed the rabbits, but noticed one had gotten stuck on the roof. He threw up a long rope for the rabbit to catch with her tooth. The restless rabbit tied the rope around a nearby branch from a tree. Then the rabbit slid down the rope to the ground, screaming, "Whee!" The piglet journey continued as he stopped by the rams and the sheep. The wool had molted with the fields into piles that were very deep. Cam and some lambs ran swiftly and jumped straight into the piles. The wool had scattered everywhere, and the grown-ups did not smile. Cam heard a buzzing sound and followed it to the hive of bees. "Hello, my dear bumble friends. Do not sting me, please." Cam scooped out the honey and tossed it into a jar. It was the yummiest honey he had tasted so far. The sun started to fade a little. Then the watchdog came walking by. The watchdog approached Cam, and the piglet already knew why. Cam followed the dog back to the home, to the other pigs and his mother. The piglet's mother gave him a kiss, a big hug, and then another. Cam told his family all about his exciting day on the farm. His mother was glad he tried new things and met no harm. The tired but happy pig lay down to finally get some sleep. He had sweet dreams of the farm animals he was able to meet. Sweet dreams. The end.